Guys, welcome. It's Jason from the Max at Edison, and I'm here today to help you to deliver on a phenomenal, memorable power talk, right? We know at the end of class we want to leave them with something very powerful, very important, not just a physical workout, but something mental and emotional that they could take with them throughout their day and reflect upon. I'm going to start by saying this. Tip number one, connect with your content. Whatever message that you're trying to deliver, you need to really feel passionate about it. If you do not feel passionate about it, or you yourself have some type of emotional connection to it, how effective do you think you're going to be able to talk about it? The answer is you're not going to be able to, right? You'll be making it up as you go along, and that's tip number two, guys. Don't try to make it up on the fly. When you go into your class, at the beginning of the day or the beginning of the class, whatever time slot that you teach in, know what you're going to speak about, guys. And that leads to another important thing. People like to hear stories, right? Imagine when we were growing up, we are a storytelling society. When we were kids, we loved it when our parents or our grandparents told us stories. If your phone rings today and it's one of your good friends and they say, boy, have I got a story to tell you, you're gonna be more likely to listen intently. So rather than talk at members, try to make it a story. Now, where do these stories come from? Well, that's a good question. They come from reading books, guys. I'm gonna tell you something I learned a long time ago, and this is important. You gotta work on yourself, right? Readers are leaders, guys, so read books. Okay, you could think about it the other way too. Leaders are readers. What kind of books am I talking about? I'm talking about powerful personal development books by authors like Stephen Covey, Brian Tracy, Tony Robbins. There's so many people and so many books, and we will provide you with those resources, okay? When you do your power talk, gang, turn your music down. Yes, it's up for the whole class and we're pumped and excited, but now it's time to bring them down, a little cool down, right? Turn that music down so it is not audible at all. And then what you have to understand is you might be delivering the best power talk that you've ever given. If people are leaving, do not take it personally, guys. It might be and is likely because they're very busy, they have a bus or a train to catch or kids to get home to get out the door to school. So do not get flustered, do not get discouraged at all, guys. Welcome, an exciting time. It is week one, day one, and all we're gonna do for our power talks is very, very simply follow the 6-step blueprint to success. What do I mean? The piece of paper that we handed out to our members at the kickoff. If you look at step one is identifying a clear vision. I don't really have to explain that to you guys. People need a clear vision. They have to have a target that they're shooting for. That would take care of Monday. Let's skip to Tuesday, you're in class. What's step two? Look at the sheet. It's limiting beliefs, guys, right? Let's talk about identifying some limiting beliefs that have been holding us back to this point in our life and how we can replace those things with better decisions. Wednesday takes us to step three, guys, which is bad habits. Identifying those bad habits, right? What are the habits that we have been doing on a day-to-day basis that have been really robbing us of our optimal performance? We can identify them, guys. We all have them. On Thursday, we'll be on step four, which is gaining leverage. And there's lots of different ways to gain leverage. If you simply read your 6-step blueprint to success, you're gonna find lots of things you could talk about. And Friday would round us out with step 5, which is identifying invisible forces. And we know what those are. Those could be family members who innocently sabotage our efforts by wanting to cook stuff for us that might not be compliant and congruent with the Max nutrition plan. It could be coworkers on a Friday who say, let's stop for some beer and chicken wings, things like that, guys. But if you just follow Monday through Friday, those 6 or the 5 steps, that is, you'll have no problem in delivering powerful, effective end-of-class power talks.